Hi, I'm DebDedrick, High Performance Life and Business Coach. You probably don't know this about me, but I've been running my own business for over 30 years. That's a long time. And when I started out way long time ago, we started from the ground up. We had one employee and we didn't have a lot of sales. And I was in charge of the front office and my husband was in charge of the employees and the back office, ordering the parts and making the sales with the customers. And so I hit the ground running on all the back end systems of how to grow your business. I became the in-house accountant and I learned how to do all the accounting. I was the in-house marketer. I did all of the advertising. I wrote the commercials. I wrote the web pages. Back then, we didn't have the money to outsource it. And, well, golly, back then we had the yellow page ads. And I just can remember how much time it took me to do everything. Now things are so much easier. But what's not easier is without a process, it's very difficult to maintain consistent sales. And in this particular business that I'm in here at the machine shop, it seems to be a little bit more difficult because I can't just walk into somebody's place. Like I can't walk into the grocery store and buy groceries. I can't walk into a manufacturing company and have them order my services. So I've been working for years on how to create a perfect sales process for my machine shop and also my coaching business, but something that would work across the boards for everybody. And I have come up with something that I'm going to share with you, and it's not all my idea, of course not. Where I got this was from Grant Cardone's Sell and Be Sold, his sales process, and I'm going to kind of go over it with you and you can see about implementing this into your business, because everything that you're going to hear is outdated and obsolete, and it is not the best way to grow your business. And what I've found out in the world, and I don't know this about you, but whenever I go out in the world, the customer service is terrible. People are not making eye contact. They don't want to talk to you. Most of them are staring at their cell phones. I can't tell you how many trade shows I have been to where the employers have spent thousands of dollars and the people manning their booths are staring at their phones. In fact, in all the trade shows I've been to in the last 4 or 5 years, if their employee was at the trade show and they were staring at the phone, I walked right by. That was a lot of wasted money for many people. That's just an example of something I've really seen out in the world, and I just don't think it's so. First of all, if you want to have good customer service, let's make eye contact with the customer. Now I'm going to go over that. I'm going to jump into this. So Sell or Be Sold, Grant's priority process, he believes, and I believe this is true, let's make the sales process fast and easy. So thinking through, who is your customer? What do they want? Why do they want it? What do I and my company have that I can offer them that will fulfill what they need? How do I show it to them in the quickest way where they can make sense of it? How do I make an offer and close, by the way? How do I make an offer that can be funded by them or others? How do I close and deliver and follow through with the hope and desire that they are going to follow through? Everybody's a winner here. I win. The customer wins. Hopefully, not hopefully, I don't even want hopefully to be there. Everybody's a winner. You're going to make sure before you make your offer that you are making a profit on it. You can't sell and go out of business because you're not making any money on your jobs. You have to make money on your jobs. And so what I tell my team, you cannot compete on price. Grant will say you cannot compete in price, but where you can win, where you can rise to the top, is the customer service that you show. Okay, and let's not use email as an excuse not to pick up the phone and talk directly to your customer. Let's not use, hiding behind, and I'm not blaming, I have done this too, hiding behind my email so I don't have to call my customer. That's crazy. The way I'm in business is because I have customers. The way I'm in business is because my customers are satisfied with my service. And if I can provide excellent customer service above and beyond most everybody else around here, because most everybody else is not doing good customer service, that's what's going to elevate me to the very top of the list. And then doing the follow-up, staying in front of them. That's when you can automate and do your emails. But when I'm talking to somebody, I want to talk to them face to face. I want them to pick up the phone when I'm calling with the problem. I don't want to be put on hold for 1,000,000 hours. If I have a problem, I want to get directly to somebody. I don't want them getting back to me after like 3 or 4 days. days. So think that through when you're creating your customer service processes. Think about 5S on this, okay? Streamline and shorten your existing process, focusing on speed. Using your team and organization, how you can declutter your sales process, eliminate problems and stumbling points, ask your customers where they have complaints and fix those. Sort through your problems. For instance, if you have a CRM, who's in charge of the CRM? Who's in charge of following up? How are you going to take charge and monitor and measure it? Number 2, setting an order. How are you going to set this in order and make the changes that you want to make and add it to your process? Number the shine. How are we going to shine up our process? You know, we're going back to 5S here. I believe in 5S. I believe it 100%. It gives you a streamlined process on how to grow your business and streamline and make a happy business and a happy life. So shine. Work on fine-tuning your process. Track your KPIs. What's your key performing indicators to know that you're on track? What are your objectives? How are you going to monitor and measure these customer satisfaction KPIs and objectives? How are you going to review? Who's going to do the follow-up calls? How are you going to fix the problems immediately? Who's going to fix the problems immediately? Have weekly team meetings, have daily trainings, track your trainings, discuss problems, standardize, repeat. New process over and over until it's a new habit. Make tweaks to improve, and then you're going to have continual improvement, and you are going to stand up and above most people, because most people are not doing this. And to sustain and standardize your process, you have to do something every day and remind yourself why, and this is going to help you create a new habit. Habits define the quality of your life, the quality of your business. Habits define your character and the character of your business, and become entrenched. And then when you get this all done and you have all these customers that are super happy, and your sales are like ringing off the hook because you have provided one-to-one good contact with your customers. You pick up the phone, you don't refer them to email, you answer their problems quickly and immediately, and they leave a happy camper. And then you move on to the next process. So thank you so much for joining me on my tip for the day, how to increase customer satisfaction and grow your sales. These tips are to help you have a happier life, because if your business is not happy, you're not happy. If you're entrenched in your business and your sales are dropping off, who's awake at night? It's you. You don't want to be awake at night worrying about problems. You want to solve your problems. And to solve your problems, use the 5S into your customer service, change your processes, adapt them, and you'll find, if you keep up with the times and you listen to some of these, you're going to have excellent customer service and you're going to have lots of sales. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope these tips help you. It's my mission as your high-performance life and business coach and existing CEO, to give you tools, tips, and strategies that you can implement into your life so you can create a happy life, build a stronger business and career, and you leave a legacy for family. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.